problems, weather, connections coming loose, wire. It's just so many things that can go wrong. You want to eliminate that. So one is going to be okay, but that's about it. So that's where I'm at there. So now I turned on this computer over here that I have the program in that was given to me, which I'm glad it was. This is a program made by Tech. If you own a boat, and you're doing a lot of traveling, or you're going out into somewhat of open water, or in and out of harbors, or whatever, this is a program that may be good to have. GPS is definitely something you should have. GPS chart plotter, so you know where you are and how deep the waters are around you, and if there's any rocks and sunken ships and stuff like that. But anyway, that's all shows up on a GPS. This is just gives you a little bit more than that will. It puts you, you can add add-ons. GPS does have anchor drag. This does as well. I can have cameras hooked up to this. Some of the new GPSs you can. I can have my tender or jet skis hooked up to this, so that if it goes beyond a certain point, it'll start the camera on it, and it'll either shut it down if I want by hitting a button, or let me know in what direction it's going. Would I be able to keep up with it if somebody was stealing it? Probably not. I mean, I've had it up to 60 and 70 and without a problem, and a smooth ride at that point. But I'd never catch it with my boat. Let's just forget about that. But at least it gives me some type of an idea. And if I have a unit on it, an AIS, it would actually tell me where it is, so regardless of where it goes. So, but meanwhile, this has a lot of options if you want to add. Now, what I wanted to do was, let me see where the hell we are here. Okay. I am up here where the boat is. Alright. I needed to find out where, okay, this is parts of New Jersey around Sandy Hook area. So I wanted to find out the angle, the degrees, and from there to here, so I can set up my antenna in that degree, so that I can have an idea, if I'm going to be on or off a little bit, instead of trying to find it, while people are talking, because it doesn't move that fast. So what I'll do now is, I think I just brought it out here. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. So I got my compass, so I'll go out there and I'll find the angle, and then I'll match the antenna up to it, and then I'll know that's where it belongs. And then I can lock it into memory here to give me an idea where it's at. So if I want to talk to New Jersey, I just hit whatever button I want to hit, and I'm all set. If I want to talk to New London, which is that way in somewhere, I don't know exactly where, I can look it up on here and find out what my degrees are, and then I'll set another one in that angle, So that's what I'm basically working on at this point. So other than that, that's what went on yesterday. But I was on the roof with the camera. The camera fell off the pole, onto the roof, down to the ground. And when it fell down, it was upright like this. Everything was recorded. However, I went into the house and hooked it up to the computer. I forgot to load it to the computer. So then I looked later, and there's a little monitor down there that showed, that it was okay. That's because I never hit send over, And what happened was I deleted the film, or the pictures, the videos, before I transferred it over to the computer. So, but anyway, that's where I'm at. So I am going to get some directions here while I got this going. I have a GPS hooked up to it right here in the window. It's a little USB, you know, like a little hockey puck thing. So that's why it shows me exactly where I am, because it's reading it off the GPS at this point. So, but there we are. So I'm going to stop rattling on, and I'm going to turn you off for a minute, and then we'll start up when I start doing something. Okay, we got to go maybe 7 or 8. We got to go 139 degrees. Well, I don't know. If you can see this or not, but we're close. Let's get out here in the light, get away from all the other crap. It is magnetic, so crap can disturb it. Okay, there's 100, 300, 200, 200. Yeah, a little bit of a glitch right here. This is old. It is old. There's the bubble. Okay, so we got the bubble. Let me put this on the heat for a second, because I just had it working. But I was also in here with it sitting for a few minutes. So, hey Tuck. So let's put this on here for a second. That's a good compass, and shame on me for doing what I did with it, because I know better. It's got the hanging cord on it, which is basically used so when you have it around you, you can cord it around your arm or around your neck, which isn't a good deal, but so on. Well, I used it to hang it up, and no, it should be sitting flat. And it's been hanging up back there for about 3 or 4 years. Hot, cold, winter, summer, whatever. And when it does that, you start having issues. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring it back or not. It was working for a second, and then it just stopped again. Now, if it's working, it's working. But I got to see it move smoothly. And right now, it's kind of jerking around. And that heater keeps my coffee nice and warm. Oh yeah. Actually hot. Hot to touch. Okay. Good thing. Good deal. So all right. Now, let's see where we're at. Not quite warm enough, but let's see. Okay, see right now it's moving freely. I don't want to keep going around. Oh, you know what? Maybe, wait a minute. I'll get dizzy if I do that. I want to put this on something that'll turn slow. I need like a little turntable. That's what I need. And then I can just put it on there for a minute so it can kind of relubricate. Relubricate. I mean, if it's set like this through the winters, that wouldn't bother it too much. But it wasn't. It was sitting like hanging. And that can be an issue with these things. Oh, I know where I have it. Don't you have it? I don't know. I don't know. Now, it doesn't have to be right on the money. The beam does have a little bit of, you know, give at this point, but you still want it to be close. Now, I don't know if this will stay on there balanced or not. Oh, no, I gotta figure out a way of holding this on there. Let's unplug it for a minute. Well, I know what I can probably do here. You just got to remember to put it back. Yesterday, Chris, my neighbor, called me up night before last. And he says, Buzz, he says, I don't know if you're going to want it or need it, but I hate to throw it away. Or scrap it, basically. Because he scraps a lot of stuff. He gets it, if it's iron, he scraps it. And again, there's money in it, depending on whatever. However, whatever. I need a rubber band now. You know, because he does it with this one place all the time, they even let him walk through the yard if he wants to buy some scrap. I don't have an elastic. Do you believe it? I don't have any rubber bands out here. Holy mackerel! Have been getting hit a lot with spam crap. So now I answer the phone. Hello, you have reached the Department of Internal Revenue. Where can I direct your call? And I get, sorry, wrong number, or click. No. I don't want to take the string off it. But I don't want it to off balance me either. So while this is seeing if it's going to work or not, Chris says I got a table saw over here.